another fitness challenge I'm running here on my channel. I've really been enjoying these challenges, and I alluded to this one particularly in my last challenge video, the abs video, that I thought it might be time to dedicate a little bit of love and energy to the low body. So this challenge is going to be 100 squats a day for the next 2 weeks. And I really have enjoyed seeing how strong these have made me, and I've actually kept up with the push-ups and the ab challenge to some extent each day because it's getting a little bit not addicting, but it feels really nice to be strong and to see just how far I can push my body to feel strong and almost like a ninja. So, and I've also it's been really cool to see how many of you chose to follow along with these challenges as well. So it's nice to know that we're in this together and that we're all growing stronger and trying to reach new heights together. So that's a real joy for me. So today was day 1, and as it is, I'm doing these as body weight, but it's just going to be simple. Next 2 weeks, we'll see where things go. I tracked my progress starting from day 1. As with the ab challenge, this is much less about the aesthetic for me, though I will see, I guess, how things transform 2 weeks from now, how my low body transforms, or if it stays the same. But I'm really excited to see how this impacts my workouts and just my overall strength. So yeah, checking with you guys. I'll check back in with you guys next week, probably for a mid-challenge check-in. Yeah, as I said, it's been a real joy to see how many of you are getting involved in these. See you next week. I just wanted to do a quick mid-challenge check-in. I have just finished day 7 of the squats here in the studio because I had my morning core vinyasa. It's Tuesday morning, I have it every Tuesday. So I just wanted to get those out of the way. And one quick modification that I wanted to make to the challenge was that when I started this, I didn't give myself a time frame to do the 100 squats. So I kind of was doing them throughout the day, 10 here, 20 here, which is nice for getting them done each day, but doesn't address the intensity factor that I had with the push-ups or with the ab challenge. So that's one modification I'm going to make between now and next week when the challenge is due to end, is to get all 100 done. I'm gonna give myself a 10-minute maximum. So I can take the breaks, but that will keep the intensity high and hopefully will also allow me to see some progress in strength and in endurance in the lower body. So yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys next week for the end of the challenge with that small modification to see how things progress.
I'm drilled down with no bailout on my own, all alone, left to bleed out. But I rose up from the ground, just like I was spellbound. All the odds were against me, so I picked up the pace, and now I'm in the race. Give me some space. I'm a movement and I ain't losing. Gonna go, 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 go. Like a bullet, won't take no bullshit. You should know.
Hi everybody. Just interrupting the quick 2-week challenge for a little update. First is that actually I have decided to extend the challenge to be 1 month because I took a poll yesterday on my stories asking if you all, because I proposed this originally to see if other people wanted to join as well when I started the challenge. And it turns out that you all are really strong and want to do this for 1 month instead of 2 weeks. So this would have been the stopping point, 2 weeks. But we are going to continue it for 1 month, and Rob and I are actually out of Brussels right now. We're currently in Germany, staying in this super, super cute cabin, like a camping cabin, because we're visiting a friend this weekend in Czech for a wedding. The progress so far has been really nice. Unlike with the push-ups and the ab challenge, I haven't seen much aesthetic change or much strength difference, but feeling strong and still keeping it within that 10-minute window. So things are going really well, and I'll check back in with you guys probably week 3 next week, or maybe at the end of the challenge to see how things are continuing, because I think a month will be a nice amount of time to see a whole scope of how things evolved. So yeah, see you guys in a little bit.
I'm about to explode.
everybody! So we made it to the end of the month. This challenge seems like it really flew by, which I didn't necessarily anticipate because in the intro I had planned for this video to be 2 weeks long, and then at the 2-week mark I asked on Instagram how many of you were also following along, and it turns out many of you were also joining in, which is super cool. And here we are 1 month later, about 3,000 squats later, and we survived and are actually probably much stronger for it. Again, as I mentioned in the intro, I wasn't doing this much for aesthetic reasons. I wanted to see simply, one, that I could do it every day, holding myself accountable. That's why I wanted to make this video, to hold myself accountable to do it every day and to see if I noticed any strength differences. But the few takeaways I do have from this challenge is, one, that this was definitely the most accessible of the challenges I've done here compared to the push-ups and the abs, is that anywhere you can stand, you can squat. And so I managed to do this on the side of the highway, in our camping ground, over the wedding weekend that we had last weekend. So really, really nice in that sense. You don't need any space. And the second thing is that keeping the intensity high was really important here, because bodyweight squats, if you do them throughout the day, anyone can do, and it's not really much of a challenge then. So I gave the parameters in the second week to do it within 10 minutes, which was really important because some days it felt much easier and I was able to rep them out in about 4 to 5 minutes. Other days, it was closer to the 10-minute mark, but that was a really important factor for keeping this a challenge, keeping the intensity high. So yeah, I really enjoyed the challenge. I hope that you all had a good time as well, for those who participated. And if you didn't, but you're watching this video now, then why not give yourself the goal to, starting from now when you watch this video, for the next 2 weeks or 1 month, to see to see how you go. And if you notice any differences in strength or in aesthetic for yourself, it's a good time. And again, it doesn't take much time at all. So yes, with that, I will say goodbye to you all. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any requests for future challenges, then feel free to leave them down below or send me a message on Instagram. And if you enjoyed this video or you learned something, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe because I upload new videos every week. And I'll see you all here in my next video. Take care. Ciao.
I'm about to explode.